Sagittarius. How we doing? This is your reading for January 17th to 24th. If this resonates with you, great. Please like, share, subscribe. It would be greatly helpful since I'm new to YouTube. If it doesn't resonate, check your moon and rising sign. You could be in that energy as well this week. Definitely when I was shuffling the cards there's a really heavy energy. So it kind of felt like the word like stubborn was like whispered in my ear. So maybe you're feeling like stubborn or stuck, because it literally feels like this week, like that energy of like, it was just so hard to shuffle. I was like, when did my cards turn into rocks? It was like how they were just heavy, and it was just like kind of like ugh, like really pushing forward. So maybe that's kind of the energy that you might be feeling this week, feeling a bit of heaviness. I have some cards. Okay, so definitely there's some energy here that's stopping you from moving forward. So Sag, this week, I think you really need to look at kind of what chains you down and what kind of stops you from flourishing. I've got the Devil energy here, Capricorn energy. It could be just kind of, it's the things that kind of tie us down, right? It's the things that hold us back. It can be our insecurities. It can be drinking, partying, drugs, alcohol, anything like that. So just kind of watch that energy here. It kind of seems like it's like stopping you from moving forward. I don't really think you're kind of evaluating yourself or appreciating yourself for how much kind of work you've done here. Yeah, I think this is just like that, like those cards sticking kind of for me here. What I get with these is just like things that felt like stuck for you, and you kind of don't know how to push forward and move forward. Got this kind of cold energy here. There's Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer as well in this reading. There's a Hierophant reversed here, so it kind of maybe seems like you're kind of saying like a big F you to society right now. You're not really like following the rules. Maybe this is you partying too much, or maybe this is you kind of going off the rails a little bit. A little bit of fun is never a bad thing, but just don't let it control your life into a space where you're not in control. Don't let those, whatever this kind of stuck fear energy is, keep you from your higher path, right? We have the King of Swords here, so kind of cold energy. This could be someone towards you that's been a little bit cold. Maybe you're just kind of cold against the world, like things that aren't working out. He's kind of like this arrogant energy as well. So I don't know if that's someone around you that might have this kind of arrogant energy that is kind of maybe putting you in this place, or maybe it's like past trauma with this air sign who is just kind of cold and mean and didn't really show you appreciation and love. So you didn't really kind of like they weren't like maybe a good mentor to you or a good teacher, and so maybe that has kind of stuck your energy a bit here. Maybe that has kind of put you in a place of devaluing yourself, and kind of what you've done. I think you're kind of this week is starting to realize what kind of the path forward is for you and the direction moving forward that way, and that you realize that that's not your energy. The way this kind of King of Swords acted, it's not truth. It's maybe what they thought was true, but it's not true to you, and you deserve so much more than that. And that's someone else's energy and thoughts, and that's not yours. So I think you're working hard on that this week, detaching from these chains and detaching from whatever partnership this was. Could have been a relationship partner, but I'm also getting maybe parental. So just watch that as well. Could be attachment issues here. Could be just how a parent treated you. So just make sure you watch that this week. It seems like you're kind of breaking yourself off from that, and releasing that here. You kind of like don't want to give any more energy to it. I feel like it's kind of been sucking your energy, sucking the energy out of you. keeping you in a place like that you can't move on. Maybe if it's like super bad, not super bad, but maybe if you are realizing that is a bigger problem, maybe go with the therapy and seek out therapy. I know it can be really expensive, so that's hard as well. Free things you can do also is look at meditations, like releasing meditations. I found those have really helped for me, and they're free on YouTube. What kind of energy do you have for Sag here? What energy do you have for Sag? I'm sorry about that cold energy, by the way. What else do we have for Sag? I think you're kind of like finally, kind of feels like you're kind of finally working on it, which is nice. Especially right now with winter. Well, it's winter here in Canada. But kind of with the slower times right now in COVID, I think it's kind of giving you space to evaluate and move forward that way. Oh my gosh, even these Sag are being stubborn today. Alright. Yeah, it's time. It's coming in fast with this healing of this past pain. Seems like it's been something you haven't been able to walk away from. So whether this is a parent or a relationship kind of energy that's really cold and hurting to you, seems like you've had a really hard time getting over it and moving past it. But I think now that healing is going to come in. It's going to come quick with the Tower here. Maybe it was stored emotion that's coming up to the surface quickly. But I think things are going to feel a little emotionally heavy this week, especially Sag. But that's just because things are opening up and you're kind of healing from that to move forward, which is great. Yeah, you kind of fear releasing it, and that's weird because it's such an energy that has kept you stuck. But it's for some reason you're holding on to it too tightly. So maybe it's like an energy that you've always felt like you've always known. It feels comfortable, you know? So it kind of seems like that fear is rising there, but the sun's on the way. Like your happiness is pushing forward and it's going to come out of this. It just takes some time to heal and move past it. Yeah, like for some of you, I'm getting this as a relationship, and for some of you, I'm getting this was a father figure. I just got the King of Pentacles here too, and the Queen of Wands. So it could have been like a mom and dad energy. Could be earth or fire as well. Sign here. The fact that King and Queen come out again, I kind of think of that as kind of parental. So maybe it is kind of parental issues that you're dealing with. Kind of what's Sag got to do to kind of get to this sun here, this happiness? Okay. It's funny, I said to get to the happiness, you need to have a little bit of heartbreak, which you're like, how does that happen? How does that work? But I think it's just dealing with that heartbreak that's there that maybe you've kind of been avoidant of for a little bit, Sag. Will get you healing that broken heart, will get you to a lot better of a place. And I know that's easier said than done, but it seems like whatever these attachment issues are, they're blocking you from moving forward in life right now. Pure honesty there, Sag. Can I have more kind of info on this King and Queen? King and Queen here, more info. Okay, you're kind of Wands are interesting. Maybe this Queen of Wands is you, and the King of Pentacles can also be like your hopes for the future of like a stable, reliable, wealthy partner. And I think you're kind of could be like the Queen of Wands could what you want to be, right? You want to be in your power. You're a fire sign. You kind of want her energy. Discerning, moves forward with grace, super creative. Maybe that's the energy you're trying to engulf right now, and you're like hoping for this kind of someone to come in to be a stable partner and to be there for you in a stable way with this earth sign. It seems like you're kind of maybe releasing the fear, maybe the trust issues that's gonna not happen for you. I think maybe you're kind of, yeah, like releasing, kind of releasing the fear on that, and like releasing, there's a lot of releasing here, of like releasing of that energy. It might not be the fastest process, I will say that. This will probably take some time to heal, but I think if you actively work on it, things will start to move up a lot faster for you. And it will be judgment. It will be kind of see if you can kind of break away from those chains, Sag. Those attachments that you've on. Because you have a bright future ahead. Just gotta work on those things. We all have things to work on. Any more information for Sag? Any more information for Sag this week? Any more information for Sag? Yeah, it's kind of going to be the end of conflict. Hopefully the end of whatever this conflict is for you. Releasing that energy. Let's see what those oracles have to say. Sag for the 17th to 24th, please. To 24, please. Thank you. Communication is key. The answers we all need are coming. So I think with communication, it might be communication for what you need. Maybe if there is a friend or someone that you look up to help you through this, I think communicating what you're feeling, or if you're trying to, maybe if you're starting a new relationship with someone, and communicating what exactly you're feeling, whatever this attachment is, why you kind of had this attachment, what kind of didn't work in the past, so they just know where your head is at, and they'll know how to appropriately deal with what you're going through. Could be communication too, of you talking to someone that you trust and kind of getting things off your chest here. The answers you need are coming from, they're both Geminis, so it's all about communication here. So the answers you need are coming. There's going to be a way to kind of heal from all of this. Just kind of hold tight and start slowly chipping away and working on those kind of issues. Let's see what Energy Oracle has for you. Whew. Energetically, just lots of energy. All tied up. Just told me one more, so go for one more for you, Sag. All tied up. Don't let yourself be bound. Don't let all this stuff kind of restrict you here. That's out of the energy cards. This is kind of like the devil for the energy cards. It's like attachments, the things that bind us. Don't let whatever this energy is, this not valuing yourself, this energy of whoever this kind of cold energy was to you, don't let them stop you from having a bright future. Work on that, work on your value, and kind of time to let go of that energy that's keeping you stuck. Guys, I think a lot of this is like past influence or trauma, really just influencing your current situation and believing in yourself. Okay, so it definitely could have been an old partner as well, because a man holding the heart reversed. Could have been someone that from a past relationship if it wasn't a parental figure. Seems now there might be someone that a little bit more stable coming in, and maybe this was the King of Pentacles that I saw earlier. As well, a man holding a coin here. It doesn't have to be a man as well, it's just like a masculine energy, so I think that's a King of Pentacles energy there. I think there's someone might be coming in to help stabilize you. Maybe this is the person that you can kind of talk to as well, that you trust, that you value. Could be an earth sign that's super grounded, so just watch out for that. And there's the Garden and Gate. It's like being comfortable where you are right now, but there's so much of a world to explore. So I think this is kind of being comfortable for you, being comfortable with this stuck energy that you have and not working on it, and almost being complacent instead of working to release this past pain, and releasing to kind of work to release this heartbreak, whatever was going on for your life, for a better future, because it's time to release the chains and just move forward, Sag. I hope this helps. This was your weekly reading.